Okay. Also, guys, I want to speak on promotions. So, if you're subscribed to the promoters, like I've always said in my videos, I'm pretty sure you'll be profitable at some point. And other times promotions, they tank or they do really bad. There's no promoter that has a 100% success rate on making the stock jump every single time. There's at least going to be one or two picks throughout the week or throughout the month, that just once it's promoted, it just slides right back down. So um, when you play those type of when you play those type of stocks, I suggest you do not invest in it, or go ahead and chase it, because one of the risks you have in investing in a stock that's being promoted is that it has some kind of perception that this stock is not a actual, it's not a real company, or it's just basically it's just not real. And a lot of negatives could comes you know a lot of negatives could come from that stock. So if a stock is being promoted, I'm thinking that it might go bankrupt at one point, or a lot of negatives, or it doesn't have a lot of cash on hand. It has to build up that stock price to increase market cap. There's just a lot of negatives that go towards it, and the only pros that go towards a promotion stock is that it'll be up for a couple of minutes out of the day, or it'll be up for maybe 1 or 2 hours, and after that, the stock is tanking right back down. So when you play those promoters, be very aware of what you're buying and what you're selling, and make sure you guys are not investing in this thing. And right now, I'm recording a video and I'm also watching the market, and I see the market is kind of topsy turvy on going up and going down on the it's dealing with politics, dealing with Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is the main reason the stock market is down, because of those emails. A lot of negative headwind have come from this, and we might see this all the way until November 8th. So after November 8th, I mean, it'll be really interesting to see who wins and how the stock market reacts. Also, guys, I want to touch upon buying blue chip stocks. When you buy blue chip stocks, I would say the risk and reward in that is very. I would say it's not as risky as a penny stock, but at the same time, you're not on the verge of losing half of your money or losing 30% of your account. The risk doesn't come as close as that unless you're playing a biotech stock. So I might have to end this video kind of short because I'm seeing the market come down. I might have to go ahead and scoop up some more shares of Facebook. I'm in Facebook as well. I'm gonna have to scoop some more shares up of Facebook, and because the market is tanking right now. So um, that's it. Also, remember, if you're seeing these posts about other penny stock millionaires talking about how good their students are doing, and you know I have this amount of millionaire students, but how many people are you actually teaching? So the success rate becomes extremely low once you look at how many people he has that are actually successful, which is probably three or four, and the 100,000 students that he has that he's teaching right now. So the success rate is very low, but at the same time, you guys get caught up in millionaire this and that. You get caught up in those rare instances that these guys become rich, maybe because he helped them. I would say he helped them more than he helped other students, or maybe these guys were already rich before getting into the market. They just needed that extra push to get them towards a million. A lot of people don't even have the extra push to get them to six figures. So this is the disconnect. You cannot pay somebody over $10,000 and expect to be a millionaire within a couple of years. It does not make sense because the success rate is very low. So once you pay that 10 grand, once you pay that 15 grand, you're paying for a less than 5% successful rate. So you paying $10,000 to see if you could be within that 5% of successful students. I'm pretty sure it's lower, way lower than 5%, but you're paying him to be that small number of students that you can say, I made it, but at the same time, there's a lot of risky things going on in that whole chat room and that whole teaching method. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this video really quickly. So take care, guys, and pay attention to how the market is moving towards the election. I would, that would be very good for you guys to make sure you're paying attention to how the market is moving. The market is trying to move off of different types of I would say different types of news, actions, rallies, also the surveys of the polls, and you'll see them talking about who's winning in this state, who's winning in that state. So that will sway the market to move up and down. So other than that, I'm gonna have to scoop some stuff up. So take care, guys.